right. So let's get right down to it. We're at the sixth universal law. It's called the law of cause and effect. It's also known as karma. This law states that nothing happens by accident, that nothing happens by chance, and that everything has a consequence. What you do, say, has a consequence. So, get this. The law of cause and effect, also known as karma, has 12 sublaws. You say, what? 12 sublaws. Who knew? So the first sublaw, they called it the Great Law. It states that whatever we put out into the universe comes back to us. So this law is a mirror of self. And you go, what? It's a mirror of self. Yourself, myself. It's a mirror of everybody's selves. And you go, wait, but I thought karma was supposed to be my defender, my protector. Karma is supposed to pay people back for doing shit to me. Karma makes you look at what you've done by bringing it back to you, right in a circle. Or however it moves through the universe. It's energy. So you put that energy out, it comes back to you. So if you're nice to somebody, you're going to have a lot of nice. But if your words are unkind, the universe is going to bring it right back to you, and in the form of someone else being unkind to you or saying something that you don't like. That's karma. So whether you think it's a bitch or not, or whether it's being a bitch or not, it's not like it's a valiant a knight on a steed, on a horse coming to save you. Number one, somebody says something to you that you don't like or that rubs you the wrong way, you need to go deep inside of you, because you need to remember who you are. If you're God's creation, created, and a powerful creator, nobody can say anything to you that can make you mad. You can be mad, but they can't make you do anything. But the universe works with other people to put them in check, as well as myself. The thing is, the more you get in check with yourself, the more you'll ask yourself, I'm about to say something, or I'm about to respond to something. Is this going to be for my greater good? And if it's for my greater good and expands outwardly, will it be for other greater good of others? Definitely what you put out there will come back to you. So on my next note, the next one is the second one is called the law of creation. It states that life doesn't happen by itself. It needs us. We make it happen. It needs us being the creator of our reality. It needs us to be the writer, the director, the set dresser. It needs us to be the wardrobe. It needs us to be accountable for what we choose as our life story. And that includes all the people around us. Imagine the second sublaw of this cause and effect is about you being accountable to you, for you. Imagine that. some life story you could really write, right? You could write it and produce it, direct it. And the star at the lead role should always be you. And know that if you don't like the way the dialogue is going in your story, change it. And you're monitoring your words and actions through cause and effect, through karma. Karma's not trying to be a bitch to you. Karma's not trying to wear you down. This is to help you create. So the third sub-law of this cause and effect is called the law of humility. It says that you must accept when something is wrong or not in order to change it. If you don't like something, the first thing you have to do is accept it instead of resist it. Believe it exists, and then say, I don't want that. I'm going to change that. I'm going to have another thought. I know where I want to be now because that wasn't where I wanted to be, or that wasn't what I wanted to do, or that wasn't what I wanted to say, or that wasn't what I should have said. And then you get to create the next scenario in a different way, which will bring a different consequence. Cause and effect is helping you stay in check. So the fourth law or sub-law is called, let me get to my notes, the law of growth. It means that we are always growing. In order to change ourselves, yay, or not in order to change ourselves, let me say it a different way. When we change ourselves, we change our life. Easy, right? I wrote down the notes from when I was reading, and I liked the way the author wrote it, but it was just kind of, you know how they use so many big words? But that's it in a nutshell. When we change ourselves, we change our life. Every time we make a change, it changes us, or our life, or our situation, or our reality, whatever terminology you want to use, follows suit. Once again, part of karma. Who knew this sub-law could be a part of karma? It should be its own law. Probably is too, because all the laws are interconnected. So let's talk about the next one. It's called the law of responsibility. So I know this has to be a law that's a cosmic law, but it makes you responsible for you. And I've been talking about that on a lot of our posts. Who knew it was a sub-law of karma? We are responsible for ourselves. We are responsible for who we are. Once you wake up to who you are and where you came from, and now that you are here in this body, having a spiritual being, having a human experience with the help of all these universal laws, you become responsible for you. You get to say and have beautiful thoughts and have beautiful sayings, and they get to become manifested and become your reality. Cause and effect keeps you in check. It makes you start thinking about, should I ask this before I say this? Should I think about this before I do this? Who is it going to benefit? Will it benefit me? And if it benefits me and expands, then it's going to benefit outside the realm of me in my reality. We, you and me, and everybody else, are responsible for us. Again, I say, we as human beings have been told that we should not be responsible for anything that happens to us. If something good happens to us, then it's luck. Something bad happens to us, then the life is shitting on us. And it's somebody else's doing that life is that way. They made a decision for me that I didn't like. It's not so. We're responsible. I remember my mother used to always tell me, no one can steal your joy, Sandy, but you sure as hell can give it away. We're responsible for us. Everything we do, everything we say, everything we are, everything we will be, we are becoming. We are humans becoming. We're not standing still, letting life happen to us. We are part of the process. So, this is about as much time as I have to go over this sixth law. And we're still on the fifth sublaw. So I'm going to have another post. And if you want to tune in, I'd be happy to have you. So, cause and effect, aka karma. We'll pick up tomorrow. Have a great day.